it is all about productivity in our space. So it could be productivity of improving our business processes where, how do you get, again, the content sort of generated faster? It usually takes 6 months to generate any kind of content that we want to send to the doctors. But now with generative AI, it's taking 3 weeks to generate that content. We are a highly regulated industry, so you want to make sure that you approve that content as well, so that human factor doesn't go away there. But we are certainly seeing a lot of traction there. The other thing I would like to mention is like from a macro and investing sort of concept here, and I talked about it in the last session I was here last year, that the pharmaceutical companies have started to focus in three main areas: oncology, immunology, and then neurosciences, right? Neurosciences became very interesting. I mean, it's sort of ramped up because of all the mental health issues that we're seeing, possibly due to social media and stuff like that. And the fourth one also is GLP-1, right? I'm sure you've heard of Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk. They're making huge strides in that. And what's happening as a result of that is these disease states are very complex. And so what we are trying to figure out is how do we make our machine learning algorithms much more efficient to identify the patients that are in this space and how the patient journey is actually progressing, and make sure that we get those insights really, really fast, and then be able to then target the doctors appropriately. And a lot of focus on oncology, immunology, and then neurosciences, as well as what's happening in the obesity market here. Apart from that, I mean, usually pharma companies are slow to adapt new technologies, but we are very, very excited that especially the big pharma, Novartis, your J&Js, they started these proof of concepts on generative AI very early on. As soon as ChatGPT was announced and came out the door, pharma companies said, let's go ahead and do these proof of concepts. Now things have stabilized. I mean, one company ran about 100 proof of concepts just out of the gate, and then realized, okay, what exactly are the use cases? So they've scaled back now like 10 use cases. And other pharma companies have learned from that, yeah, let's limit the number of use cases we're running. But it's really exciting to see that there's a huge adoption of especially these generative AI technologies within the pharma space.